Buckle up, true assassins. It's time for your daily dose of addictive true crime. I'm Adrian Smith, and I'm joined by the one and only
Julia Jones.
And today,
Hey, everyone.
we're diving deep into a world of ritualistic murders and cursed objects.
It's like those greedy detective stories got a supernatural makeover.
We're talking Detective Carter.
Yeah, a man who thought he could conquer pure evil.
And, well, he paid the ultimate price for it.
It's a chilling reminder that sometimes getting what you want can have some seriously messed up consequences.
Right, like in this case, stopping a string of brutal murders.
Yeah.
So let's set the scene.
Okay.
We've got these murders terrorizing the entire city.
Uh-huh.
But these aren't your typical homicides.
Not at all.
The victims are a complete mixed bag, a wealthy socialite,
Oh, wow.
a homeless man,
Really?
even a priest.
A priest.
It's the total head scratcher.
Exactly. It's what throws Detective Carter off at first, you know.
Right.
He's a by-the-book kind of guy looking for patterns, motives,
Yeah.
links between victims.
Sure. But these cases, they just don't fit the mold.
Yeah.
Each crime scene is meticulously staged, almost like some kind of ritual.
I was going to say, like some sort of dark ceremony.
Yeah,
And there's this symbol found at every single one.
this unsettling symbol.
Oh, right. And
Right.
then we've got the piece de resistance, the drachma of Judas.
Oh, yeah, the infamous cursed silver coin.
No.
This is where things take a hard left into the supernatural.
He's as if this coin is like a magnet for evil.
Totally, like a conduit channeling all the darkness surrounding these murders.
Even Carter, you know.
Mr. Logic and Reason himself.
Exactly. Even he can't shake this feeling that this coin is seriously bad news.
Especially when he starts noticing this disturbing pattern.
Right.
Every time he touches the coin.
Another victim turns up dead.
Like clockwork.
It's like the coin's calling the shots.
Totally. Setting the pace for the killings, feeding off of Carter's own investigation.
But is he just a pawn in some much bigger game?
That's the question, isn't it?
Carter becomes fixated on destroying the drachma.
He's absolutely convinced that if he can just get rid of this thing, the murders will stop.
Mm.
It's not even about evidence anymore.
Mm.
It's about ending the evil he can practically feel radiating from the coin itself.
It's consuming him.
And this obsession leads him down a very dangerous path.
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. He traces the coin's origin to a reclusive millionaire, a guy known for dabbling in the occult.
Oh, this is going to be good.
His mansion is basically a museum of the macabre, filled with all sorts of creepy artifacts.
Spooky.
Carter, driven by pure desperation, breaks in.
What happens next?
Well, picture a scene straight out of Indiana Jones.
I
They
can't
kinda-
even imagine.
A confrontation you wouldn't believe.
Wow. It's important to note, though,
So,
the collector himself seems terrified of the coin.
really?
This suggests there's a deeper hidden history that we're only scratching the surface of.
What secrets did he know about the drachma's true power?
Exactly.
Carter, fueled by adrenaline and this overwhelming sense of urgency, finally gets his hands on the coin and smashes it to pieces.
Oh,
You can almost feel the sense of relief,
the weight lifted.
at least for a moment.
Yeah,
The murders do stop,
that's good.
and
Oh.
Carter is hailed as a hero.
As he should be.
But this victory,
Yeah.
it's short-lived.
What happens?
Almost immediately, his life starts to unravel.
Yeah.
He's haunted by nightmares, plagued by images he can't understand,
It's creepy.
and then the bad luck hits.
Yeah.
Accidents,
Mm-hmm.
injuries, missed opportunities. It's like his luck has completely run out, and the city itself is turning against him.
Oh, no. It's like he didn't destroy the curse at all.
Right.
He unleashed it in a new, even more terrifying form.
And then comes the final blow.
What happened?
Carter's killed during an apparent mugging. A senseless act of violence ends the life of a man who dedicated his life to fighting evil.
That's awful. But hold on.
What is it?
When the police examine his body, they find something truly chilling.
Oh.
Clutched in his hand
Mm-hmm.
is another tarnished coin, this one bearing a symbol far older, far more sinister than the drachma of Judas.
I don't like where this is going.
What?
Do you think he absorbed the curse?
Became the vessel? The host?
Precisely. And this new symbol,
Uh-huh.
the one on that coin in his hand,
Yeah.
it suggests that whatever evil was attached to the drachma, it was just a tiny piece of something much bigger,
Yeah.
much more potent.
So he stopped those murders. But at what cost? He basically opened up some Pandora's box of evil. Maybe onto himself. Maybe onto the whole city.
It makes you wonder, what was the collector so afraid of? Did he know this was a possibility? Was he trying to keep the curse contained, knowing it couldn't be destroyed?
Now we're left with more questions than answers.
It's unsettling, isn't it?
Definitely. A cautionary tale.
It reminds us that some evils are better left undisturbed.
Right, like Detective Carter's pursuit of justice.
Hmm.
His determination to stop the killings. It ultimately led to his own demise.
And we have to consider the possibility that something even worse has been unleashed. A Pyrrhic victory. He achieved his goal. The murder stopped. But it cost him everything. And now, who knows what's going to happen with this new curse, this ancient evil that's been awakened.
The ripple effect. Think about it. If the coin was a conduit and Carter became the new conduit by destroying it, where does all that negative energy, all that darkness go? It can't just vanish.
It's still out there searching for a new outlet, a new vessel.
And that's what makes this case so profoundly disturbing. We have no idea the true extent of the danger. We don't know what form this ancient evil will take or who it might target next.
It's like one of those horror movies where the monster is still lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike again.
And the most unsettling part, Carter might have become the monster without ever realizing it.
Died thinking he was a hero. But what if he was the catalyst for something far more terrifying? What if his death was just the beginning?
It's a chilling thought, isn't it?
It really makes you think. What if some evils are better left undisturbed? Was Detective Carter a hero who stopped a wave of murders? Or did he unwittingly unleash something far more sinister?
These are the questions we're left grappling with.
What do you think, listeners? We want to hear your theories. Head over to our social media pages and let us know. And while you're at it, be sure to rate and follow the show for more addictive true crime stories.
We'll be back tomorrow with another chilling tale from the dark side of humanity. Until then, sleep tight, if you can.
See you then.
It's horrifying,
Yeah.
right? Like, he didn't destroy the curse at all.
He became it.
Absorbed it, became the vessel. And this new symbol,
Yeah.
the one on the coin in his hand,
Right.
it's like whatever was attached to the drachma was just a small part.
A fragment.
Yeah, of something much older,
Yeah.
much more powerful.
So he stopped the murders, but at what cost? I mean, he basically opened up this Pandora's box of evil.
Onto himself, maybe even onto the whole city. It makes you wonder what that collector was so afraid of.
Oh.
Did he know this could happen? Was he trying to keep it contained, knowing it couldn't be destroyed?
It's like we're stuck with more questions than answers.
Yeah, it's unsettling, to say the least.
It's a cautionary tale for sure.
It reminds us that some things are better left alone.
Detective Carter's pursuit of justice, his determination to stop those killings, it led to his death.
And something even worse might be out there now.
A Pyrrhic victory. He stopped the murders, but it cost him everything. And now this new curse, this ancient evil, who knows what it'll do?
The ripple effect is terrifying. If the coin was a conduit and Carter became the new conduit by destroying it, where does all that negative energy go? All that evil, it can't just disappear.
Right. It's out there somewhere, looking for a new host.
And that's what makes this so disturbing. We have no idea how dangerous it really is. We don't know what form this ancient evil will take or who it's going to target next.
Like in a horror movie, the monster is still out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike.
And the worst part is Carter might have become the monster without even knowing it.
Died thinking he was a hero. But what if he actually made things worse? What if his death was just the beginning? That's a terrifying thought, right? What if this was just the beginning?
And the most unsettling part is he might have become the very thing he was trying to destroy.
Yeah. Died a hero. But what if he actually made things worse?
It makes you think twice about messing with forces you don't understand.
Especially when it comes to the occult. Like in this case, achieving his goal, stopping the murders.
Right.
It unleashed something way more dangerous.
It's a cautionary tale. It reminds us that some things are better left alone.
Some mysteries unsolved.
Exactly. Detective Carter's story is a tragic example of what can happen when we try to control things beyond our understanding.
So, true assassins. Was Detective Carter a hero who stopped those murders? Or did he unwittingly unleash something far more sinister? Is there such a thing as a necessary evil? Or are some things just too dangerous to touch? We want to hear your thoughts. Head over to our social media pages and let us know.
And don't forget to rate and follow the show for more addictive true crime stories.
We'll be back tomorrow with another chilling tale from the dark side of humanity. Until then, sleep tight if you can.
See ya.